welcome back to Orks. I'm Martin.
And I'm Paddy.
And this week, it's a special Saturday edition.
Yeah.
And we have the new Tyranid Codex.
We do. Not to hand. But
hey, thanks,
yeah.
play testers, for
well done.
leaking it.
Well done. Well done you. Yeah, just I'm not going to go into full detail Codex review because you've seen 1,000 of those. I'll just give a quick rundown on things I think should be changed already. So the Maliceptor, broken as shit. His ability should only work once per psychic phase because being able to do it every single time, which Martin's going to find out later, is just horrid. We have Bodyguard now, yay! But again, that needs changing. Bodyguard across the board needs changing because it's dumb. Gaunts, they're too expensive. Yeah, great. I have a strength 5 -1 AP gun. Awesome. But when you can just spend an extra few points and take a big blob squad of 9 warriors, what's the point? Yeah, that's... Oh, and the other thing as well, I think generally the points are not going to be set in stone because as it stands, you can take a blob squad of 9 warriors at 25 points apiece, kit them out with whatever you want for free, apart from taking toxin sacs and adrenal glands that cost points and the 2 cannons, they cost points. Great.
Oh dear.
Awesome. So yeah, there's a few points issues. There's a few wording issues. One of which was the overrun strat. Originally, I thought it literally does nothing, but it's not. We'll come on to that later when I use it. But there's a couple of keyword bits that are wrong as well. Like one of the stratagems affects the unit with the burrower keyword. There's nothing in there with the burrower keyword. There's burrowers, but not burrower. Yeah, that's my quick overview of the Tyranid Codex. You all know what it does. You've seen all the reviews from leaked sources. You've probably even seen it yourself, seen the book itself. So, yeah, that's my swift rundown.
I'm just putting out there, I fucking hate Tyranids. I hate them before, and I'm going to hate them even more now, I think.
I fucking love the new book. It's awesome. Literally, the one thing that I was hoping for out of the new Codex was, like, to be the best army for synergy, because it's the hive mind. It's one mind controlling many, and that certainly reflects that in this. It's so good. The synergy in this army is off the charts bonkers. It really is.
Yeah, new hotness of this month, basically.
Yeah. So
Bye bye Harlequins, hello Tyranids.
I don't know. I don't know. Harlequins, I think, are going to be in the same boat as Tau, where they're gonna take a nerf at some point, but it's not going to be yet. So yeah. Okay.
So today we have Tyranids versus the old favourite speed mob, aka the Orks.
The
Orks. So today it's 2,000 points.
Indeed.
First things first, we'll take a look at the table because we've got a brand new terrain on the table. Thanks to glasshammer. Dan sending us a tournament terrain pack.
He's a
good tester.
Good egg, that Dan, isn't he?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can see on the table now. You can get this off glasshammer as well. It's a good pack. You got 6 big owl shapes, all multiple layers. So all obscuring terrain. We have a couple of small owl shapes with no line of sight through it at all, basically. Yeah. And then we've got a couple of nice dense single trees. But yeah, thanks to Glasshammer for sending us this, and we're using it for a few more battle ports going on for sure. So
they'll also be used in all tournaments that we do over at MFM as well.
Yes.
So essentially now we have an extra table.
Another table, so just like that. So, but yeah, if you're looking to play tournament themed at home or in your club, go and check out this terrain pack because it's actually quite cheap. Doesn't take long to put it together. Took me just under a couple of hours, just put it all together, quick spray paint, job done. You have a tournament table, basically.
Yeah.
And it's a lot cheaper than some other places.
Yes.
So today, 2,000 points. Let's go through the Orks first, because that's not going to take very long. So, once again, there's 3 through to this list. It's an Outrider and a Patrol. So my Warlords, the Death Killer Wartrike. He has the kill reputation, so +1 to my leadership, subtract 1 from enemies, and subtract 1 for combat attrition. He also has the relic to turn off obsec within 6 inches. Because he's my warlord, I get access to the speed bar. So in that patrol, I then have a unit of 5 grots. They have given orbital gits, so they now have an obsec.
The other orbital gits.
I then have a unit of 6 commandos, all with just choppers and sluggers. And then 2 units of 6 storm boys, again with just choppers and sluggers. All there just to do the actions and play the mission. Then getting into the outrider detachment, or other way around, so like this, we have the beast boss on Carnosaur or Strigosaur, whatever he's called.
The big squig.
The big King Shark. That's what he's called nowadays, King Shark.
King Shark.
So he's given the extra warlord trait and relic. So his sword now does 6s, do mortal wounds in addition. And it is strength 12, -3, 2 damage. His relic, if I attack in a vehicle or monster, I get +2 attacks and I get +1 hit and +1 to wound. So monsters and vehicles, he's basically hitting on 2s, wounding on 2s with lots of mortal wounds.
Yes.
Also, because he's a beast boss, what is he? Or beast dagger, he has access to transhuman strats and he can also fight in death. He's also -1 damage always because of beast height. So yeah, still too expensive I think, but we'll do it all.
It's a cool ass model. So
it's cool ass.
It's there.
Just looking at what else I have. So I have a unit of 4 death copters, all with missiles. I have a unit of 2 rocket truck strike buggies. I have a unit of 3 mega strap jets, and I have a unit of 3 custom booster blasters. And then finishing off the list, I have 2 Rasbomb booster blasters, blast jets, thingy-bobs.
The fly things.
You know which ones I mean. They both have the teleport blasters. One has a custom force field, give a 5 involved to itself and other aircraft within 6 inches. And the last little unit I have is a big mech with a custom force field who will just sit with the buggies to give me some protection. And that is it. I start on 7 command points and I'm 1999 points.
1999?
Yes. Still, I like playing this list. It's not as good as it used to be because the new stuff that's come out can be boarded quite easily. But it's got a lot of firepower and I hope to turn one. Basically, like a true orc.
Like a true orc.
Yes. So, my second day's for this mission, I've gone for R&D because I've got grots, I've got storm boys and commandos, so the list is built to do it. Going with that, I've got engage on all fronts because pretty much all my list is vehicles, so engage is still an easy one to perform. Go with R&D. And last one, I'm taking bring it down because Paddy has a lot of big scary monsters.
A lot of big scary monsters.
And if I don't kill them, they're going to kill me. Yes. So, fuck it. So now that this fucker yap on about his shiny new fucking bugs.
Oh, the nids are so good. Right, so I am using 2 patrols, both Leviathan. We'll go in with first patrol. So I have let me get my list that isn't Battlescribe up. Where have I put it? Martin, where have I put it? I found it. Okay, so first patrol.
That's professional.
Battlescribe. Right. So first patrol is a winged hive tyrant with twin bone swords, adrenal glands. I have given him the Reaper bone swords. So if I wound, you take a mortal wound, and they ignore all damage modifiers, things that ignore damage, yada 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 yada. Next, we go into a squad of warriors, all with death splitters, and you'll be bone swords, and I've paid the points for adrenal glands. Then we go into Tyrant Guard. They're free in the patrol detachment because of the Hive Tyrant. We've got Death Leaper because Death Leaper is cool as fuck. We then went to Maliceptor because it's a Maliceptor. You'll see. We have a Harpy with heavy venom cannon. I have paid the points to give him synaptic enhancement. Now it doesn't give him synaptic link, but what it does do, it means my synaptic imperatives will bounce off him. So it has, obviously it's now an aircraft, flies around the board. At least now, like, I can be within range of him.
Yeah.
Which is cool. We then go into heavy support, which is a squad of 2 Carnifexes with heavy venom cannons and enhanced sensors. Heavy venom cannons are fucking awesome now. We then go into second patrol, which is winged hive tyrant with 2 sets of silent talons and the feet silent talons. Adrenal glands. He has the relic, the maw claws, so reroll wounds, do other shenanigans. We have a squad of 3 warriors with death splitters and silent talons. A squad of 3 zoanthropes, a neurothrope. He's my warlord. I've given him the tendrils warlord trait, so he gets to do his synaptic link ability twice. Not imperative, synaptic link. I've given him the resonance barb. I've got a squad of 3 venom thropes. I've got an exocrine with dermic symbiosis, so the 4 up involved. I've paid points to give stuff extra warlord traits, so my winged hive tyrant with the Reaper bone swords, I paid the extra point to give him the Reapers, and the extra point to give him heightened senses. Heightened senses, what did that do again? Oh, allows me to, pretty sure it's strike first in combat and re-roll something. We then spent an extra point on Death Leaper to give him his warlord trait, because you can do that, which is awesome. So now he's obsec, counts as 5 models. And what else did I pay points on? I think that's it. So off strats I spend 4, detachment I lose 2, and I start with 8, and I'm 2,000 points on the nose.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
If your maths are good.
Yeah, if my maths, to be honest, it's so easy to sort out the points for Tyranids because it's not complicated. It's in the back of the book with, cool, you pay X amount for this, and it already comes with this. Pretty much all your upgrades are free. Awesome. Cool. So yeah, that's my list. 2,000 points on the nose. Start with ACP. My secondaries, I have gone for Bring It Down because Martin has a lot of vehicles. I've gone for Stranglehold because it's a good little one to go for, especially with 5 objectives on the field. Because if I'm holding 3, I'm always holding more. So it's a good one to go for. And plus we're going to be fighting for the centre. Hence why I've taken Walk Ritual, because I need the centre of the board anyway.
I've got no denies.
And he has no denies. Which is awesome. He's going to so die in psychic phase. So that is my list. Powers will come on to when we do them, because yeah.
Hopefully all dice first time.
Maybe. Who knows?
Okay, so that's the list.
That is the list.
Sitting table.
Yes.
So let's take a look at that mission and come back with deployment.
Today's mission is Abandoned Sanctuaries, a Strike Force mission from the Grand Tournament Pack 2022. 5 predetermined objective markers are placed onto the battlefield. In this mission, if a unit has a pre-battle rule that allows it to be set up anywhere on the battlefield, that unit cannot be set up in no man's land. If a unit has a rule that allows it to make a move before the first battle round, it cannot end its move in no man's land. If any rule is used to redeploy, a unit that rule cannot be used to set that unit up in no man's land. The primary objective is Take and Hold, a progressive mission where the player scores 4 victory points for each of the following at the end of their command phase. They control 1 or more objective markers. They control 2 or more objective markers. They control more objective markers than their opponents control. These cannot be scored in the first battle round. Secure the sanctuaries. At the end of each player's turn, the player who turn it is scores 2 victory points if they satisfy at least one of the following. They control the objective marker in the centre of the battlefield. They destroy at least one enemy unit that was within 6 inches of the centre of the battlefield at the start of the turn. At the end of the battle, whatever player controls the objective marker in the centre of the battlefield scores 5 victory points. A player also chooses 3 secondary objectives which they can score up to a maximum of 15 on each.
Okay, so deployment is done. So you can lead the Orks on this mission. Obviously, there's no forward deploying, so we have rots in the aircraft, buggies and sports field all surrounded back here, and then commandos and beast boss on the other flank. So you're looking at Tyranids.
Indeed.
Castle.
Yeah, just essentially the venom throats up the front because they're making everything minus the hit. Tyrant guard behind the building, stopping my high tyrants from getting shot.
Yep.
And yeah, ready to rock.
Okay, so we do off for roll off. Do you want first turn or do a second turn?
I don't really mind.
I want first.
You're first.
Yeah. I'm on the black dice, plays on the right dice. So 3. So 1.
Martin gets it.
Orcs first turn. Come
So, do I want to change up my adaptive ability for something else? I am. I'm going to go for ambush predators. So my whole army has heroic. Like
Okay.
characters.
Okay. Awesome. So come back. Turn 1 Orcs next. Okay, Orcs turn 1. This is really nice. So command phase, we call the speed war. So then into your movement. Both flies are pivoted and go in that table quarter. Drops are just stayed where they are in this corner. Everything else is coming into the middle, eyeing up the ship first. In then dense cover depth copters here and one of the shot jets. So if you want to shoot me, there's some minuses there. Beast boss got 4 in advance, so come up and around onto the objective. And the commandos have done R&D in this table quarter. So I'm engaging all fronts currently, got me rolled off, and touching the middle objective for the mission primary. So now it's just kill, kill, kill. So obviously everything here is going to be -1 hit. My death copters, I've moved them up as far as I could. The only thing that's in range is the 3 -1 hits.
The venom throats.
Yeah. So I'm going to be hitting on 6s, but if I kill them, the rest of my army is then going to benefit from freebooters, so I'll get +1 hit, and the rest of his stuff won't have any minus then. So it's a big string here, but hopefully if I can do it, then happy fucking days. So 4 death copters are going in, 2d3 shots each. I'll roll them separate in case I want to re-roll them. Not looking too bad. So 4, and count 4, 6, 9, 10, 12, 15, 16 shots. Can we? I'll take that. But needing 6s.
-1 to hit off my venom throats.
Yes. Come on.
4.
So, then I'm strength 8. So I'm
Toughness 5.
yeah. So wounding on 3s. Anyway.
Yep.
Even if you're transhuman, I guess. Just. And you're 4 wounds each, yeah?
4 wounds each with a 5 up involved because my zone throat's imperative.
Yeah. Do I command one?
Oh, does he?
No, fuck it. 2 saves.
2 5-ups. Save 1.
Okay.
So 1 takes 2 wounds. Goes down to 2.
3 damage each, missiles are.
3 damage each. Ooh,
Yes.
goes down to 1 then. Let's get rid of that one. Yeah.
Okay, so next thing I'm going to do my rocket truck strike buggies into that same unit. So it's 2d6 shots each. They get +1 hit with heavy strike launchers. So I'm hitting on 4s, back to hitting on 5s because you're minus.
Yep.
So first 2d6, 7. Second 2d6, 7. So 14 shots. Hitting on 5s. There we go, that's a bit better. I think. No, maybe. And then strength 5, so we
Win
on
on
4s. Just 2, -3.
-3, so 5 up involves. Oosh.
2
Save
damage.
1. So 1 dude dies.
Okay.
This little bugget over here, that. Bites it. Bites the outer blind of sight bullets.
Fucking -1. Ruins me.
Ruins a lot of armies.
do I just do it in with a jet and hope for the best? Got a lot of shooting here. I need to get rid of that once. Let's go first fire everything into those last 2 models.
Yep.
So I'll do the shock attack gun. I think it's called D3 shots for free.
Nice.
We'll be hitting on 4s, so hitting on 5s.
Yep.
1 hit.
Yep.
Strength 8, so freeze. So 1 at -5.
So 5 up invul. Oosh. Nope.
No, so D6 damage.
D6 damage. For 4 kills 1.
Okay. Then we've got the 2D6 teleport blasters. 4 shots. Do I trust them?
Other side this time, guys.
Nice and P1. If that 1 survives, it's gonna be fucking annoying. Nah, fuck it. 5s. 1 hit. Strength 9, so freeze. I will see hit. Yeah, 1 involved.
5 up.
Go again. That was D3 plus 3. So
D3 plus 3.
So it just kills him off.
Do I spend a point to reroll that?
Do you fuck? Get him off.
But mine. I don't want him to die.
Spend it.
Nah. I'll let you have it. I'll let
Okay.
him have it. I'll let him have it, guys.
So, I'm no longer minus hit.
Nope.
I'm now plus 1 to hit my
Oh,
armor.
indeed.
So I'm on the fucking bang bang time now.
Bang bang time.
Bang bang time. So, next plane, I think, I'm going to go into a Tyrant guard.
So
What's
Let
their
me-
stats?
let me double check on the stats and I'll come back. Okay, so they have toughness of 6, 4 wounds with a 2 up armor. They are currently benefiting of light cover.
Yeah. So, I am going to stick a whole jet into them.
Cool.
Because if I do, I can then open up onto a high tyrant.
Indeed.
I don't want high tyrants coming at me. So, we'll do the smasher gun first with D3 shots. 3 again. I'm hitting on 3s now. 2 hits. Strength 8, so I'm wounding on 3s.
On 3s.
So 1 at -5.
-5. So 5 up invul. Nope.
D6 damage. And how many wounds have you got?
4.
1 dead.
1 dead.
Keeping that nice.
So take the one on the corner here.
So then we've got the teleport blasters. So 2d6 shots. Oosh!
Whoa.
Oosh!
Oh my days.
What's that, Paddy? What's that?
That's a lot, man. Oh, look at him.
It's a good time to be a orc.
That smile on his face
Freeze.
is only going to last for this turn.
So always nice to kill bugs. Strength 9, so really not freeze. Look at that. 6 saves, -3.
-3.
Yes.
So I currently got a 1 up, down to 2 up, down to 3 up, down to 4 up.
D3 plus 3 damage each.
Wah.
Bye bye.
So that will be the squad,
Yes.
regardless. Cool.
Boom!
So
Out
that
of
is
park.
another one.
So now I'm +2 to hit. So you stick any modifiers of that. Right, are high tyrants any -1 damages?
They're not -1 damage, but they are 4 up transhuman with a 4 up invul.
What toughness say?
Toughness 7.
So I'm winning on 4s anyway. 3 custom booster blasters. What's the difference between these two? Is there...
So that one there ignores all the damage. That one there gets to reroll wounds in combat.
So we'll do 3 custom booster blaster guns all into this fucker.
Sweet. So old slasher.
Dice. So I get additional shot because I'm in speed war. I'm not in data range, so 7 shots instead of 9. So these are hitting on 4s, and then we wounding on 4s, going strength 7 anyway.
Yep.
-3, 2 damage each. All the framers are out of range, but will burn bugs later. So 4's to hit, and 4's to wound. Look at that. If you like to buy some Bugle back left dice, just drop us a DM. Always on the perk. And that is tasty. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 saves and mine's 3.
9 saves.
2 damage each.
That was a rubbish
Ooh.
roll. Don't buy beaver back.
10 damage.
10 damage. He goes down to a hefty 2.
2 wounds. That's interesting. So then we've got the Mega Strap Juts. What's the saying? Always Spitfire. What's his normal save?
3 apartment.
So you go to 4 up with bracket shots. Do I try and be greedy and go for 2? I'm then go all the 3D3 missiles into this bugger.
Yep.
All the single 1 missiles into him, along with all the big shooters as well. 2 wounds left.
2 wounds left.
All the big shooters into him.
All big shooters into him as well.
Yeah. So big shooters is going to be 40. A lot of shots, so I have to check.
A lot of shots.
Yeah, over 40 for sure.
Nice.
But we'll try and do it with missiles first.
Yep.
So these are the 3 single missiles into the 2 wound high target. Hitting on 4s. And then strength 8. So 3s. 4s. There you go. 1 and mine's 3.
So 1 4 up in bowl. Whoosh. Safe.
Saved. Okay. So then there'll be all the big shooters. So I'll
I'll come back to in a minute.
Oh yeah, hold that. So into the other one. So it's 3D3 missiles each. I can use my CP, so I can just roll them together. So 3, 6, 10, 12, 16 shots.
Nice.
8, 12, 16. Did say 16 though.
You did indeed.
Yeah. Hitting on 4s. Look at that. Fucking Captain 4-ups on a roll here. So we're really on 4s, yeah?
Indeed.
Have that.
How many?
8 saves. Mine's 3. 3 damage each.
3 damage each.
Missiles.
Ooh.
So that is 12 damage, my friend.
That will be a dead high tyrant, so I'm going to have to CP reroll one of them. Oosh. Nope, that is a dead high tyrant.
Boom. So then we'll come back with big shooters.
So we don't have to worry about explosions because they only work for enemy units. Okay, so how many shots have you got, mine?
Okay, so we've got 27 big shooter attacks.
Wow.
Because of 2s in Dakar range and because I'm in speed bar, I get an extra Dakar shot.
Nice.
So hitting on 4s. Then you've got to get 2 wounds off. And then
7.
and strength 5, so wounding on 5s. Fuck! 1. Minus 1.
Saved it.
So, okay. And I believe that is all my shooting done. Okay. Yes.
So no morales for me.
No. I am quite happy with that.
You
I
are?
would have been happy if I killed that second high pirate. But 2 wounds is quite tasty because. Can you heal high turrets?
Can I heal them?
Yeah.
Yes, I have a 1 CP strat healed D3 wounds now.
Okay. Even with that, it's still a easier target next time for freebooters potentially. But end of my turn, I'm holding the middle objective.
You are?
So I get 2 points on that, I believe.
You get 2 points for that, yep.
And then I've done my first rod. I'm engaging on 3/4, 2 points, and I bought it. Okay, Tyranids, turn 1.
Okay, so command phase. Tried to heal some wounds, healed 1. So he's still on bottom bracket. He then gave that squad of warriors through Synaptic Link, gave them reroll 1s to hit.
Yep.
The Neurothrope, he gets to use his Synaptic Link twice.
Okay.
So he chose himself and the Maliceptor for 3d6 cast.
Okay.
Just pick 2. And that was it on the Synaptics. So their movement, warriors moving advance, they got a whole 1. Maliceptor got hefty 6-inch advance. these guys got a 3-inch advance. Carnifex has moved up. X-Cream moved round. Shuffle, had a little bit of a shuffle here.
Yep.
My Harpy flew over the Deathcopters. So, dropping bombs on the Deathcopters. So, just to let you know, Harpies now, they can pivot, move, pivot. Like the old Eldar flies. Which they don't get to anymore. So, dropping bombs. So, because it's a vehicle, I roll a d6 for each vehicle to see how many bombs I drop.
Is it per unit or per model?
In the unit.
Right, okay.
Vehicles, I roll d6 to see how many I get.
Okay.
So, I get 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 6, 9, 12, 15. And I need. So on a 4+, you suffer 1 mortal wound.
Oops.
To a maximum of 6, I think. No, I don't think this one is maximum. No, it's not. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mortal wounds per set.
That's 2 Deathcopters then.
Cool. So that is the end of my movement.
Yep.
Now we go to the psychic phase.
Yep.
So to kick things off, we're going to go in with the Neurothroat first. So he's going to cast the Leviathan power to allow him to use his, to add in his synaptic imperative ability.
Okay.
So now all casts are +1 if I get it off. So I pick 2. Well, I'll discard that one. So it's still a cast.
Yeah.
So now all my powers now are +1 cast.
Okay.
So then he is going to give the Maleceptor Catalyst. Okay, +1 to cast, so 11 goes off. His next power, just find where the powers are, all over the place. Stratagems, where's the powers? There somewhere. See, this is why you need a codex. Right. So he, just like you know, he's got Catalyst, Neuroparasite, and Onslaught.
Okay.
So he's cast 2. That's what he can.
Okay.
That's done. So now moving into the Maleceptor. Get him out of the way. Right. So first things first, kick things off with a smite.
Okay.
So +2 to cast, because I'm pretty sure he gives +2 himself. Let's find where he is. Nope. Nope. Oh no, he doesn't get +2 cast to himself.
Good.
So he's got +1 to cast because of the Neurothroat's ability with 3d6. So smite first goes off on 11, so that's a super smite.
Yep.
On the closest, which is on
Buggies.
those buggies. So 4 mortal wounds.
Yeah. So 1 goes down to 5.
So psychic overload. So if I cast on a 7+, the closest unit within 12, any unit within 12 takes 3 additional mortal wounds.
Okay. So 1 we left on 1.
So that's that. He also goes. So he knows Neuroparasite and Psychic Screen.
Yep.
So we will go in with a did that one. He's going to go in with a Psychic Screen.
Yep.
So again, 3d6 cast, 2.
Yep.
So taking 3+, so 6 mortal wounds on that unit.
Okay, so kills with 1, 6, so 5 transfer here, so 3 left. Yep.
And then I pick a unit within 18. anything behind there?
What's back there?
They're not gonna
No.
What's the toughness of Deathcopters?
5. You actually got to roll above toughness? Yeah, everything's toughness 5 and 6.
Okay.
All the buggies toughness 6.
Let's just do them on the. Oh, all those toughness 6.
Yeah, all buggies are.
Well, the only thing that I will be able to do.
He's toughness 7, they're 5.
So I might as well do it on them.
Yeah.
So.
6 is mortal wounds, is it, or something?
So I cast Smite. Oh, I need to spend a point to allow me to cast an extra power. So it'll be Neuroparasite. So it still goes off. No, it doesn't.
Good.
I'm going to spend a CP to reroll it. And 6.
Bang, CV food. Do I take out the 4 and leave a double ones?
Nah.
You sure?
No, sure. Okay, so that's him done. Now to the zone ropes.
Okay.
So, zone ropes. Smite.
Okay.
No, we're going to do Smite first.
Okay. Yeah.
So 3d6 pick high, pick 2 of them. So goes off.
Yep.
On a 9. So d3 for 3.
Yep, down to 9.
Plane. And then the zone ropes onto the same plane. So I get +3 to this cast. So it's a super smite.
Okay.
So it's already doing 3 mortal wounds anyway because I have 3 in the unit.
Okay.
Plus another one, so 4.
Okay, down to 5 wounds.
And I think all those lovely mortal wounds. I think it's going to be the end of my psychic.
Okay.
All mortal wounds. Not as good as what I thought it was going to be because I fucked up on things I should have done. But never mind. So.
Any shooters?
Yes. Shooting. So first things first. Let's go in with the harpy.
So, start your shooter phase.
Yes.
I'm going to spend 2 command points and pop smoke on the blue buggies. So everything within 6 inches is -1 hit now.
Cool. Pretty sure harpies are still hitting on 3s. They are indeed. So hit on 4.
Okay.
I will target because they're 4 damage each.
Ooh. Tell you what then, I'm also going to spend 2 and ban my fucking force field. So I get 5 up in roll for this turn.
So first things first, we'll sling a salvo into these guys.
Yep.
Alright, so it's 8 shots. They don't suffer. I don't get -1 for them, do I?
No, just vehicles.
So hitting on 3s.
Yeah. Is that all his guns are going there?
No, so sorry, Stinger Salvo here.
Yeah.
And then the other, the guns then will go into them.
Okay.
So 1 miss.
Toughness 5. Toughness 5, yep.
Get strength 5.
Force.
So 4 at -1. Sorry, 3 at -1.
Okay, so I got 2 touching cover. So -1. So I got 3 up saving cover. So 4 ups. And 4 up. So 1 dead. Take the 1 touching the cover in there.
Okay. Then the heavy venom cannons, there's 3 shots each.
Okay, -1 hit.
1, 2, 3. There's strength 9.
And on top of 6.
So 3s. So 2 at -3, flat 4.
So 5 up in rolls.
That's
So,
1, so
yep.
it's 1 dead.
4 damage, yep.
4 damage.
We'll just check if the other one explodes as well. No, I did forget.
Okay, even though I advanced with these, I've onslaughted them.
Okay.
So they.
Is that a ability or a stratagem?
That was power.
Well, power, okay.
So, all their shots.
Yep.
Will obviously. Actually. In range. So, I might just target all of them into the helicopters. That's what I might end up doing.
Okay. Are you getting any positive hit?
The hit on 3s would be real ones.
Okay, so -1 hit because of smoke. I would have been -1.
Hit. Oh yeah, I'll follow
Yeah, death copters, yeah. And I would be another -1 because of dense if you had any modifiers.
3 shots each. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6.
So everything's going into the doctors, yeah?
Into dash doctors, yeah. So hit on 3s, -1 because of stuff, and then rerolling 1s.
4s. Strength.
So strength 5.
Toughness 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. -2.
Okay, so you're 5 of involved. So force field. Sig 2. What's the damage?
Damage 1.
Okay, so 1 goes down to 1 wound. Okay.
Okay, so con effects number 1 is going to shoot into this one.
Okay, so -1 hit.
So hit on 4s, +1 for enhanced senses, -1 back to 4s again.
Yep.
So 1 hit.
Yep. Toughness 6.
Strength 9. Might as well do the second one into then.
Yep.
So 2 hit this time. 3s. So 2 at -3.
5 of involved.
Back 4.
What's the strength of the gun?
Strength 9.
So no ramshackle. So it goes down 5 wounds.
Sweet. Death Spit's here.
Yep.
Into.
Can they still shoot if they
They can for
advance?
assault.
Okay. So -1 anyway.
So hitting on 4s now. Toughness 6.
Yep.
1 at -2.
5 up.
Wee.
Ooh. In the tray. Nope.
Nope, takes a wound.
Great, done 4.
Okay, now I've got Big Nasty left to shoot.
Extra scene, so
He is.
where's he gonna go?
Doesn't get to shoot twice anyway.
Good.
So,
Oh, you can't affect his ass.
so shoot the other one. One's arm nasty.
Yep.
Shoot the other one.
Okay.
So I get D6 plus 3 shots.
Okay. -1 hit because outcraft.
So I get 8 shots. So hit on 4s. So that's 4 hits.
Toughness 6.
Strength 9. That was shit. 1.
5 up involved.
Minus.
Saved it.
Well, that was.
That was nice. I like that.
Okay. So charges.
Yep.
Only got 2. So let's go high torrent into this one.
I am going to overwatch that. I think. Because if I'm saving my brain, I'll be very happy. So D3 with a smasher gun. 2 shots. Go on 6s. Ooh. Strength 8. So 3s.
4s.
And then 2d6 with teleport blasters. Oh, is that what CP actually? I don't know. What's your involve there? What? 50-50 chance. Yeah, no, 50-50. No. 2d6 shots. 8. Please die, Mr. High Pirate. 6s. Ooh, that's better. Strength 9, so 3, so 4's goes transhuman.
4s with trans.
1. Oh, I will CP 1.
Down to 1 CP. So 1 for it.
D3 plus 3.
I will CP that. Oh,
No.
for fuck's
Yes!
sake.
Boom!
So does he explode?
No. Okay.
Oh well. Worth a go, won't it? Okay. We will then go in with warriors charging.
Okay.
I'm needing a 4, so I'm within 5. I'm in. That's on my charges because he advanced.
Okay. Interesting. How does he count as multiple models?
No.
Okay. Ooh, interesting.
No, multiple models.
Okay.
Cool. So we'll come back with combat.
Okay, so go on here.
So I get 3 attacks each, +1 for having 2 sets of bone swords, +1 for adrenal surge, which is 1 point.
Okay.
So 20 attacks.
Oh dear.
Are you minus hit in combat?
Nope. Just minus 1 damage.
-1 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so hit on 3s.
Yep.
Reroll 1s. I'm strength 8 because my bone sword is +2 strength. I'm strength 5 normally anyway.
Yeah.
And then I get +1 for the adrenal.
Okay.
Right. So hit on 3s with rerolls. 2 zoot.
I've only got 1 CP left, so I cannot fight in death. Unfortunately. But I killed a high tyrant, so you know.
I did get a high tyrant.
Well, I'll kill a high tyrant with some warriors.
Okay. Strength 8, so 3s.
Yep. Yeah, from T7.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 at -2.
Okay. Okay, so 14 saves. I'll go to my 5 up involve. So I need to save something.
I think he's dead.
3 could be right. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Yep, kills him by 2 wounds.
Yay, warriors! Warriors will set on the objective.
Okay.
So, end of my turn,
Yeah.
I'm going to spend a point. So, a unit with fly, a unit with burrows,
Yeah.
I get to put back into reserve.
Nice.
You might shoot my heart.
Right, so end of turn, I've got to do some morales.
You do.
So Death Copter's here. He's just 6, but +1 because the War Trike.
Mhm.
So 7, I lost 2. So on a 6, I can fail. Ooh, I'm panicking. No. And then the buggies. Again, on a 6, they can fail because I'm too far away from the War Trike. Don't roll a 6. Don't roll a 6.
Roll a 6.
Yes. Okay, good. That's important. Because what that means is you have not killed me off the objective and you do not hold the middle. So there's no primary on that one for you. But, so you don't get stranglehold.
Don't get stranglehold either.
No warp ritual,
No
but you do score 4 points on bringing it down.
Do.
So, going into Orks, turn 2, holding 1 objective for 4 points. So Orks next. Okay, Orks turn 2. So second round speed war. So here we are shuffled out, custom boosters, brasses shuffled up. So I got 1 flaming range these guys. And we're aiming to take this bugger down. Over here, commandos moved up against the wall, buying up a charge possibly in a minute, along with Death Copters and War Trike. Force fields jump back into on the objective. Rocket trucks come out, get the short range, no line sight guns onto the warriors as well. Over here, the planes have been pivoted and through across, and then I've dropped down a unit of 6 Storm Boys and done R&D in that tail quarter. So we're going on to shooting phase now. What do I want to start with? That's the question. I think I'm going to start with the rocket trucks, everything into the warriors.
And they're damage what?
2 each.
So now they're damage 1.
Okay.
Spend a CP.
Okay. So heavy strike launchers first. So first one 2d6. And the second one 2d6.
Well, that made up for the level 1.
Do I need my command points? Yes. Because I've got fuck all. So 12. So 11. So 13 altogether. 13. These have +1 to hit naturally, so hit on force. Great. And then strength 5, so force.
Force.
Just 1. -3.
-3, so no 5 up involved anymore. So I think I want to say 4. So 1 takes a wound.
Okay. And then the 18 inches, 2d6 shots. So 9 shots. 9. These are hitting on 5s. Hits. Strength 5. 4s. 2 and -3.
One damage each. Again, 1 damage each. 1 dice.
Okay. What to do next? What do I want to kill the warriors off? Don't know. How many wounds does the Exo scene have?
15.
And invuln save?
4 up invuln.
Still has that, yeah?
Yeah. Oh no, he has it all the time because of his Dermic symbiosis.
Okay, and toughness?
Toughness 8.
Fucking hell.
Mm.
Do I just play the safe option? Potentially. Let's see the psychics. How many wounds does the psychic buggers have now?
Yeah, toughness 5 with 4 wounds with a 4 up invuln now.
Great, I'm fucking free up. Right, let's do this plane, everything into the warriors.
Everything into the warriors.
Everything into the warriors.
Okay, cool.
Shot that fucking before because you got less models now, but oh well. So yeah. Yeah, that's perfect. So D6, D3 with a smasher, 1 shot, hitting on 4s. Because I got 3 breaches off.
It's wouldn't be on 4s because I'm a synaptic and I always have transhuman.
1 and -5.
1 at -5, no save.
D6 damage.
-1.
4 damage.
4 damage, 1 dies. Reduce that charge.
And then teleport blasters. 8 shots. Hit on 4s. 3 hits. Winning on 4s because you're transparent.
Yep.
1 at -3.
-3, so no save.
D3 plus 3.
D3 plus 2. Oh, 1 dies anyway.
Yep.
Him.
Yep.
That's 3 left.
The Death Kill Wartrike will stick his framer gun into them and the boomsticks. D6 to the framer. 1.
A whole 1.
Winning 4s because you're transhuman. 1 at -2.
That's 2.
Oh, 1 damage.
1 damage. So goes down to 2.
Boomsticks. Hitting on 5s. Just 1. 3 5s to 4s. 1 at -1.
So dead.
Okay. Don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, just to let you know, guys, the Synaptic Imperative ability now, I'm using the Warrior one. So 6s to hit in combat, get an extra hit.
So do I just focus on the middle points? Yeah. Not having 3 breaches off. Carnifex is single units, are they?
Single unit.
Let's stick the other plane all into 1.
All into 1.
Does he have it involves 5 up, 4 up?
No, but he is trans 1 and 2.
Okay. So yeah, that plane into him. So it's on 5 wounds, so he's bracketed. Oh, fucking hell, something on 5s.
Boom, boom, boom.
We got problems here. I'm going to do the 2d6 into the Carnifex, the D3 shots into the warrior. Oh, the fucking dents is there. Ah, I'm getting fucked over there. I just got fucking take the pain.
Take the pain.
Everything into the Carnifex.
Everything into a Carnifex?
Yeah.
Sweet.
D3 with smacker gun. 1. 1 on 5s. No. 2d6 teleports.
7.
5s. Ooh! Strength 9, so 3s.
3s.
How many wounds does he have?
9.
Yeah. Just 2 at -3.
-3. Nope.
So D3 plus 3 each.
D3 plus 2 each.
So 10 damage.
Plus 2 each. Then -1.
Oh, it's -1 damage, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so becomes 1 each, so 8 damage to him.
Down to 1.
Okay.
I'll double check to make sure they have definitely got 9 wounds. Pretty sure they do. Yep, they have 9 wounds each, so he's down to 1.
Okay. Check something. Maybe not a bit. Let's go. Oh, I fucked this up big time. Yeah, all the big shooters into the convex.
The Carnifex
All the missiles into the big
boy.
thing. Or do I go into the wall? Nah, everything into the big bugger.
Into the big bugger.
So I'll do my big shooters first.
So you're doing it all into the big bugger, yeah?
No, all the big shooters into the Carnifex.
Right.
And 1 wound. Because it won't help my 3 booters for this unit, but it will for the next one. You know, running out of units. But
It's literally, what, a plane and the blue buggies?
yeah. So 10 of the big shooters hits on 4s because they've got a gun.
Yep.
And then the other 10 hit on 5s. And strength 5, so winning on 5s.
Indeed.
2 saves at -1.
-1 down to 3 up. Both saves.
Bastard.
Yay, Carnifex is 2 up armors. Great.
3d3 missiles, so 3, 5. And then the ring missile, same quick fire. Into the big boy in the middle.
It's a big boy.
1 5s. Strength 8.
Pause.
3 at -3.
4 up involves.
3 damage.
Build 1, 3 damage, feel no pains. So it takes 2.
Down to
13.
okay.
There's 10. There's 3.
It's toughness 8 here.
Toughness 8.
So I'm winning on 5s with these guys.
Indeed.
Good. So this one's going to do is heavy frame 46 framers into here. And I do all the big shooters. You got 1 back there as well. Toughness of Carnifex.
7.
Framers, big shooters. Framers, 1 big shoot.
Oh, you split 5. Never works.
You -1 damage though, there.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking lens. Oh, I'm scared.
Don't split 5. Don't split 5. Does it ever work? No.
2 into him. Everything from that one here. Framers into there.
Cool. So let's do into the Carnifex first.
Okay. So I get 9 shots to that one now. And that one. So hitting on 5s. So.
Indeed.
2. You just put 2 there because it's going to be 2 of them. There we go, that's better. So strength 7, so winning on 4s.
Yep.
So 4 at -3.
-3.
Yep, 2 damage each.
Big shooters.
It's the custom booster guns on top. Strength 7, -3, 2 damage each because speed 1.
Okay, -3.
Yeah,
So 5 ups.
5 piece. Thank you.
You guys.
Yes.
Run that on explodes.
So then we've got another big shooter gun, custom booster blaster.
Yep.
Into the warriors. This is the last one. And we can do the framers. So hitting on 5 still. Strength 7, a transhuman.
Transhuman warriors, yeah.
1, 2, 3, so 4s.
4s. They snap them.
So 1 at -3.
-3, so damage.
2.
So 1 goes down to 1.
Good. So then we've got the framers. So do the 4d6 onto the warriors. So 16.
Indeed.
4, 8, 17. Strength 4, your toughness 5.
Yep.
So 5s. So 5 -1s.
5 -1s. So all goes through.
1 damage each.
1 damage each. So the one on 1 wound dies.
Yeah.
1 dies, 1 left on 2 wounds.
Okay.
So this little guy over here, got 2 wounds remaining.
Okay. Then we've got the other 4d6 framers into the big boy.
Indeed.
So 4d6.
Ooh, there's a lot of shots.
So 10. That's 4. 10. 22. 28. 30. 36 auto hits.
Ooh,
So you get some dice. So you are toughness.
Toughness 8. Toughness 8, bruh. You winning on 6s?
Yes.
Yeah, baby.
Let's pick up the 6s. There we go. 3, 6, 8. -1s. Take some wounds, bitch. Oh!
Whoa.
Oh!
Whoa.
Oh!
Whoa.
Barbecue's on.
Feeling the pains.
I'll take that.
1 damage each.
Yeah.
4. So it goes down to 9.
I'll take that.
He's happy
Okay.
with that. He's happy with that.
Okay, so now I'm going to go Deathcopters in turn.
Yes.
Do 3 shots each. Plus 1 hit now as well.
Why?
Because I've killed
Oh
the
yeah,
counter
killed the
effects.
counter effects.
So 2, 4, 6, 7. So not great. So hitting on 4s.
Indeed.
And then wounding on 4s.
Indeed.
Fuck.
Nice.
1 -3.
Lost it.
Okay. And that is the end of the shooting. I
Indeed.
believe. So charges. How do I want to do this? So he's got 9 wounds left.
Got 9 wounds left.
So, I'll tell you one fan is there. When these 3 blue ones and the other 1 charges, on a 4-up, they'll do D3 mortal wounds.
Cool.
I can also spend 2 points and do round speed. So it's a 3d6 charge, and on a 2-up, you take D3 mortal wounds as well.
Nice.
So I've got a potential there of doing 5 D3 mortal wounds.
Nice.
So it's, do I take the chance, charge everything into a big boy and probably die if I don't get all my mortal wounds off? Or do I let it be? How many command points you got?
3.
So you can interrupt as well. Let's go first of all. He's not going Felmer out there, is he?
He's synaptics, we won't.
Might be cheeky here. So 8 inches to get to him. I'm going to do round speed on the brew buggies, so that's 2 command points.
Yep.
Then I'm going to multi-charge the warrior and this guy.
Cool stuff.
You know what I'm trying to do? Yeah. So 3d6 charge, leaving an 8. And also re-roll it for here we go.
Gonna need to.
Ooh. Ooh. Right, where's the 6s?
Nope.
Fuck!
Wah,
Fuck.
wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah.
Fuck!
Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah.
Okay, that's me buggered. Ah.
Any more charges?
Oh. That's breaking my heart, that's.
I'll break your heart even more in a minute.
You can't heroic immunity, can you?
Yeah. My whole army can heroic.
Oh, you changed that one, yeah?
That's the one I chose.
I thought you changed it. Fuck.
No.
Yellow buggy's getting heroic intervening to
He's going to
charge
Yep.
him.
So double one is in. Yeah.
And base shoes. So
You kind of had to.
Over here, Death Copter is going to charge.
Yep.
So in. Like that. The War Trike is also going to charge. And I think that's all. War Charge Commandos. You just kill them. So pissed off by those buggies. Yeah.
That's what you get for being greedy.
I wasn't fucking greedy.
He was.
Fuck.
What is it you keep saying? Don't split fire, don't multi-charge.
No. How long does
Childish much?
How long does minus one damage last then?
Until the end of the
Phase or
phase,
turn?
but then I can do it every phase.
Here. No, that's it for charges.
That's it for charges?
Yeah. So make a structure on a 4-up. Right.
Nope.
It was destined to be failure.
It's a 2 CP well spent.
Okay. So first one. Does your big bugger downgrade?
He does,
Okay.
but not yet.
And he's minus 1 damage.
No, he's transhuman with a 4-up.
Fuck it, we start over here.
Start over there.
I think so, yeah.
They're also transhuman because of synaptic.
It's fine. It's fine.
Insert meme.
It's fine. They're not minus 1 damage though, yeah?
They are at the start of the fight phase
Hmm?
because I spent the CP to do it.
Okay, in that case, I will start with the Death Copters.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah. So 6 attacks each, hitting at 1 freeze.
Did.
And swing 5, so 4s.
4s in it.
So that is 5 saves, minus 1.
So
1 damage each.
1 damage each, so 1 dead, 1 on 2 wounds.
Okay. Are you interrupting?
So he's dead. And 1 on 2 wounds. What's that like in combat? Scrapchat?
4 attacks, hitting on 4s, strength 8, minus 2, 2 damage or D3, I'm not sure. I think it's D3. I need to check. Want to interrupt.
What's his damage in combat?
5 attacks, strength 7, minus 2, 2 damage.
And 1 damage. Do I bother spending? I don't think I need to, Martin.
No? Okay, so I'll carry on here. Not following. Give me 5 attacks.
Indeed.
Hit on 2s. Will hit.
Yep.
Strength 7.
Transhuman.
So 4s. Reroll my rerolls. So 5.
Yep.
That minus 2. You just check.
2.
He's a buffer, he's not a fighter. Minus 2.
Minus 2.
2 damage.
So 1 dead, 1 on 1 wound. Because I reduced damage by 1.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fine.
It's fine.
So then structure. 4 attacks. Hit on 4s.
Nice.
Strength 8. With 4s. Okay. Oh dear.
Cool. So mine swings back.
Yes.
Cool stuff. So warrior.
Yep.
Like professionals. So warrior gets 3 attacks.
Yep.
1 fab and 2 sets of bone swords.
Okay. What's he going to go into?
Copters 4 wounds each.
Yep. One's on 1 wound there.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go to copters. Why not? So hitting on 3s. All hit.
Yep. T5.
No 6s, unfortunately. T5 so strength 8, so 3s. So 3 at -2.
2 6s.
So
No.
both death copters dead. 2 damage piece.
What's the strength of the weapon?
Strength
Motherfucker.
8. Adrenal glands, bitch!
Okay. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Because he does.
Maliceptor.
Yeah, that's not going to be fine, though.
Do I slash or smash? That is the question. So, let's find the old daggers. Shall we? So, do strength 10. Do you want 2?
Toughness 6.
Toughness 6. Have you got the ramshackle?
Yes, for strength.
Minus 1 damage?
Yeah, and for strength 7 and under.
Okay, I might as well then do strike.
Yep.
So, oh, strength 7 or under?
Yeah.
So
That's why I was
strength
pissed.
8 really ignore it.
Yeah, that's why I pissed off your thing.
That's fine. So I'll do strike. So 3 attacks then. We'll hit.
Yeah.
So strength 10, so 3s. So 2 saves at -4.
No save.
No save, so 2d3 damage. You're dead. Does it explode?
Please do. No. Okay. Do you want to consolidate?
Nah.
No? You sure? Pissy. Okay, so that's end of turn. No morale for me to do.
No morale for you to do.
No. Engage on all fronts. I'm going up to 5 points. Come engage on all 4 fronts. Done my second R&D. And I brought it down for Carnifex.
You brought it down to Carnifex.
For-
So down to 5. You've got 5, bring it down.
Yep. And I'm holding the centre, so I get 2 points on the primary. Going into Paddy's turn.
So I've killed a unit in the centre, haven't I?
I think it's got to be your turn, but we'll check.
My turn?
Yeah.
Oh,
Going into your turn, you're only holding 1 objective.
I'm holding 3.
Why?
Oh, sorry, holding 2.
Nope.
Opsec.
What does my wall do?
I don't know, what is it? holding?
Turn off Opsec.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So fuck you.
Okay.
I killed my Death Goddess.
Okay. Okay.
So you score 4 points.
That's cool. That's fine.
Nid's next. Tyranids, turn 2.
Cool. So, things happen, stuff happened. So, snap working on himself and on the Maliceptor. Then stuff moved up. So Maliceptor stayed where he is. He didn't really need to. Carnifex moved up. I had a charge. Warrior, he ran up, so he literally just got the end of his toe on the objective. Fell back from combat here. And then X-Cream moved up. Zonies, they advanced. Then Harpy came in. Death Leaper came in. Because Death Leaper, if he comes in cover, he can come on 6 inches away from anyone. So, that is the end of the move. Now we're going to shoot it. Shoot it.
Suck it.
So to kick things off, we will do the high fleet power on the Maliceptor.
Okay.
Okay. So it goes off. So now I can do psychic actions and cast normal spells. So that went off more than a 7, so they take 3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
Then we will go in with a smite. So again, goes off on a 7, so you're taking 3 plus 2, so that's another 5. We'll then go in with a psychic screen. So failed. Spend a point down to 2. To cast it again. So
Take the double 1.
goes off on a 6, so only taking D3 wounds for 1.
Okay, on both
On
buggies.
those, yeah.
Okay.
And then finally, he will do his own psychic action. It goes off on a 10, so 3 mortal wounds. And then I have a 6 endurer of -1 strength.
Okay.
So that's him done. Next we go into the Neurothrope. So Neurothrope is going to cast Catalyst on Brainbug again. So goes off on a 10.
Okay.
He will then do paroxysm on the buggies.
Okay.
So you can't overwatch and you're -1 with wound in combat.
Okay.
So goes off.
Yep.
Then we've got Zone Thropes. So the Zone Thropes are going to attempt to smite. Only 2d6. I get +3 to this. So 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yep.
So it goes off.
Yep.
So it does 3 plus D3. So the 4.
Explodes. Oh, 72 explosions. Okay, the explode beast just out of range.
Then the Zone Thropes, because of the Maliceptor's imperative, can do a psychic action. So they're going to do Warp Ritual. Goes off.
Yep.
And that is the end of my psychic phase.
If you done enough damage. The fuck is this
I
shit?
fucking love Maliceptors. Okay, so into the shooting. So even though he advanced, he's still going to shoot. Like that.
Okay.
So -1 to hit. So none. That's fine.
Fine.
Then we are going to Carnifex this guy.
Okay.
So minus anything?
No.
Nope. So 3s to hit.
D6.
3s. That's fine.
5 up.
Okay. Then the X-Cream.
Yep.
Everything. So 3 plus 5.
Okay.
2, 4,
Is there any downside to you moving it?
10.
Does anything happen with it? Or?
No, all that happens is in fact, I know that if I don't move, I get to ignore cover. If I remain stationary or move to half my distance, which I get to ignore benefits of cover.
Okay. Makes no difference.
So 8 shots.
Is it on freeze?
3s.
Toughness? Or strength, sorry?
Strength 8.
The freeze. Oh dear.
Minus 4.
5 of 12. What's the damage in this on this?
3 each.
Oh dear. Woo! Oh!
So it takes 6.
So do we just check how many wounds he's actually got? Please be more safe. So you get down to 2 wounds.
Does.
Tanked it.
So now we've got the Harpy.
Yep.
Harpy's going to put its Stinger Salvo into the wound one.
Okay.
Do need it dead, because I need points on the board. At the same time, I don't like plays. So. Could possibly save more 5 up involves.
You playing here?
Yeah. So, Stinger Salvo,
Yep.
1 Venom Cannon,
Okay.
2nd Venom Cannon.
Okay.
We'll do that first.
Okay. So no minus there.
All hit.
Okay.
2 wounds.
Okay.
Minus 4.
What's damage?
Minus 3.
What's damage?
4 each.
Is it? It's only double 5 here. Does he explode and then kill your warrior? Oh. Yeah, a little bit of poo there, I think.
Okay, so Stinger Salvo into the 5 wounded one.
So -1 hit because aircraft.
Yep.
T6.
So 2 at -1.
5 and 12.
Takes a wound down to 4.
Yep.
Then heavy venom cannon.
Same one, yeah.
Yeah.
-1 hit. T6.
1. At minus
5 up.
3.
Involve.
Nope, 4 damage it does.
So
Just
just-
go boom.
No. Okay. Any more shooting?
No.
So get some models off. Okay, so what's next? Charge phase?
Charges.
We're going to go.
So we're going to go cone effects.
Yep. Can't fail.
He's in. Mana Scepter, might as well give it a go. He's in.
Go.
Death Leaper.
Over here.
I have a 6-inch charge.
Yes.
Increase that by 2. I really don't want to fail it. It would have failed. Glad I spent that point.
Okay.
He's in.
Yep. So Any other charges?
he's in.
Is that it?
He's in. And we've got no CP, so I might as well try and charge the plane.
Okay.
I need 9. My aircraft can charge his aircraft. Yeah. I need 9. Nope, got 6.
Good.
That's fine. Okay. So. Combat.
Yep.
So, devastating charge just gives me an extra attack now. I get 4 attacks.
Why have I got a feeling this is just going to be overkill?
It probably is.
Yeah.
So I get 4 attacks. I get 1 extra for devastating charge. I get 2 extra for the side attacks.
Okay.
I hit on 3s. I don't get to reroll my side attacks.
T6.
T6, strength 6. So 2 at minus 3, flat 3.
What's the strength? So minus damage, so 2 damage each. So it's got 4 wounds left.
Cool. Mana Scepter. He gets 3 attacks.
Oh, I thought I fucking lose him.
No, mate.
Oh, okay.
Mana Scepter, strike attacks. So 2 hit. 2 wounds. Minus 4.
Yeah, so does it explode? No.
Yeah, 2d3 damage.
Oh!
Would actually be left on 1.
Oh!
Do I spend my last? Yeah, I'll reroll the damage.
It's fine.
So no CP left for me.
Good. Okay, then Death Leaper.
Death Leaper. So let's go to his stats.
Casualties that happened there. Okay, so Death Leaper. 7 attacks, yep.
7 attacks.
Hitting on.
Hit on 2s.
There's some ones on there.
There's some fucking ones in there.
T5.
Strike 7.
So face.
So 2 at minus 3.
So damage.
2.
Okay, I just killed 2 single stumbles.
Yep.
Are you going to consolidate into me?
Depends. What you taking off?
Ooh, like that. Okay. You got no more attacks now, have you?
No.
No, so I'll
But I
pile.
will just move my consolidations over here.
And I'll pile in and get some dice ready for the Storm Boys. Okay, so Storm Boys tacking back onto your Death Leaper. So normal boys hitting on 4s because minus 1 a hit.
One.
These are strength 4, so 5s.
Yep.
2 saves, minus 1.
So 4 up involves.
1 damage.
Takes 1 down to 6.
And then the knob hitting on 4s. Strength 5, so 4s. 1 more, minus 1. Still no wound.
So he goes down to 5.
Okay. Is that everything?
That is my turn.
Okay, so I got to do morale. These just 7 because my knob's alive. So on a 6 I fail. That's on a 1. Good. no other morale to do. So your turn.
So my turn. I get walk ritual for 1,
Yep.
strangle for 1,
3 points on strangle.
and bring it down. I get more.
Bring it down. You're up to now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points.
13, and bring it down.
And you get 2 points on the second primary because you killed the blue buggies in the middle. Okay, going into.
Oh, hang on. So I get 4.
You only get 2. It's one or the other.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's kill thing or hold one for 2 points. So going to Orks turn 3, holding 1 objective for 4 points. I'll come off next. Okay, Orks turn 3. So Storm Boys over here fell back onto the objective. What's done? I have a little shuffle with the buggies here to get ranges both on the warrior and that one warrior there. Commandos come out onto the objective. Planes touching terrain here, so I've got 2 line sight through the windows. And the Storm Boys have dropped in there to do R&D. So on to shooting. So we're going to start with the strict buggies.
Yes. I've got no CP, just to let you know.
Actually, tell you what, I'm going to start with the pistols.
Ooh,
Just,
pistols.
you know, Tommy cheeky.
Yeah.
5s. No,
Worth it.
that's worth it. Okay, strict buggies. The 2d6s each into the one warrior. The 18 inches, 1d6 each into this guy.
Cool.
So 46 into the first guy. Take one at a time in case I want to re-roll one. No, I will take that. So 19 shots. This one's hitting on 4s. This is a heavy one. And strength 5.
So win on 4s.
So 6, 7, and mine's 2 now.
Minus 2.
2 damage each.
2 damage each. He dead.
Good. Then the 18 inches into the other warrior. 10 shots. Rolling nice. Rolling nice. This one's hitting on 5s. Strength 5, so 4s.
Nice.
Bugger.
Nice.
The weapons command point. No, we got big effects to deal with. Okay. We'll have them in combat. It's fine. So I'm +1 hit now. So then we're going to do the praying. So I set it off camera as well. I can either give it a heartbeat and negate the -1 now. I was hoping if I kill 2, I can negate the -1 hit and be +1. But, so we're going to look more towards the centre. The big bugger's still got 9 wounds. He'll give me 3 points if I kill him. Or the Carnifex, which is the easier kill, will give me 1 point and 2 on primary. So I'm going to play it safe and we get everything into the Carnifex. That's boring. So smash again, D3. 1 shot. Hit on face. Hits. Strength 8, which you reduce to strength 7.
I do indeed.
So 4's to wound.
And that is off. Ooh. Just to let you know, guys, that's off the Maleceptor's psychic action that you get.
So then the teleport rasters, 2d6. I will spend my command point to reroll the 2. So I'm out CP again.
Don't you re-roll all the hit rolls?
It's 2 separate guns. They're d6s
it's 2
each.
separate guns. Right,
Yes.
okay, cool.
8 shots.
Nice.
So his team on 3s. 4 helps. Strength 9 reduced to strength 8. So
Yep.
still winning on 3s.
Still winning on 3s.
That's not so good. 4 at -2.
Minus 2, so 3s, 4s down to 5s. No. Down to 4s.
What's your normal save?
12 armour.
So 4 then. So 2 go through, a D3 plus 3 each.
So D3 plus 2 because -1 damage.
Okay, and you got.
I have 9 wounds.
So I need 5 and 6s to kill one.
Do.
Fuck.
5 and 6s.
ECP, so yeah. Take 6 then.
Take 6. He goes down to a healthy 3.
Motherfucker.
Woo!
Good job I didn't go for the other one.
It was.
So, on to charges.
Indeed.
Commandos, charge of warrior. So you look at the stats and get some dice. I don't know what they do. Yeah, +1 to wound attack.
Okay. So,
Commandos.
boss knob first, just get him out of the way.
Yep, so 4 attacks with boss knob, hitting on face.
Yeah, on 3s.
Yes.
Claw, not minus.
It's not a 4.
Oh, is it not?
Nah,
Ah.
good pay for us. Strength 5 though, so force. 3 at -1, just a chopper.
So it takes the 1 he dies.
Good.
Well done.
With that, that's the end of my plan.
Sweet.
So, I'm engaging on all 4 quarters up to 8 points. Done my third R&D, but nothing more on bringing it down because the fucker did die in the middle. Which also means I don't score the primary in the middle this time.
Indeed.
So going into Tyranids. Tyranids, turn 3.
Indeed. Right, to kick things off, the harpy flew over these and flew over there because harpies can pivot twice. So, it's flying over these and dropping bombs.
Yep.
So 6 in the unit, 4 plus, they take mortal wounds. So 3 mortal wounds on that unit.
Okay. This is good. 1, 2, 3. Cool.
Then X screen stayed where he is.
Yep.
Now he ignores cover.
Yep.
Benefits of cover, so that includes the -1 shooting through.
Yep.
Kind effects is stopped over here. Neurothrope is moved over here, so he's within range of Death Leaper.
Yep.
Death Leaper is advanced, so he's in range to do onslaught.
Yep.
Zonies moved on to here. Manaceptor is advanced.
Yep.
I completely forgot about this dude hiding behind the building.
Yes.
And because my ability is the closest enemy unit, not closest visible, when I do the extra mortal wounds in a minute, that will be on him. So just to let you know as well, the imperative ability icon for the Neurothrope one, so possibly
Yep.
Synaptic Links I've done on himself and on Manaceptor.
Okay.
So that is the end of my move.
Yep.
So we'll come back in a minute with the psychic phase.
Tyranids.
I'm ready for my psychic.
Yep.
So, first things first, Manaceptor. He's going to do the high fleet power. So then he gets to use his imperative ability. So, 3d6 cast because of the Neurothrope, +1 to cast because of the imperative of the Neurothrope. So, it goes off a 12. So that's that. 3 mortal wounds on your Big Mac, down to 2.
That's shenanigans.
We
FAQ, please.
Yes. We'll then go in with a psychic scream because I don't need line of sight for that.
Onto.
Onto same dude again.
Okay.
So 5 or higher. Cast.
Yep.
So takes 3 mortal wounds anyway off my power. That's that done. And then he's going to smite these.
Yep.
No, he's going to do his psychic action. Because it's a free one. So it goes off on an 11
Yep.
or 12. So these take 3 mortal wounds.
And 6.
Do I spend I don't really need my 1 CP. Yes, I do.
You don't. You don't. You don't.
So,
It doesn't need it, does it? Does it?
So, these guys, they're going to, both these and the ones over on the other side are the same distance away. So we're going to do it on these. We're going to do a smite. So 3d6.
Yeah. Which one's this one on
plus
first?
4 to cast.
Commandos.
Yeah. Get +4 to cast. So, that was
14.
a 14. So that's a super smite.
Yeah.
So you're taking 3 plus 3. So 6 mortal wounds on that unit. So that's a dead unit.
No, it's not. Because the knob has 2 wounds. So fuck you.
Yeah, there's 5 dudes there.
Yes. Oh fuck.
So fuck you, man.
Fuck. I can't up.
And then Water Ritual in the middle.
Never said way too early.
So cast.
Yep.
Neurothrope is then going to catalyst, bounce an off synaptic link onto the Nanoceptor. So it goes off, and then a smite onto the dudes on the other side.
Yep.
So plus 1 to cast with a 9.
Yep.
So it does 3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
With the knob left.
Yep.
No. Bollocks.
Well.
Wasn't supposed to be a smite. It's supposed to be an onslaught. So onslaught goes off.
We'll let him have it.
On to death. If not, then I would just.
It's okay. He's going to fail the charge anyway. There you go.
Okay, so that's the end of my psychic phase.
Yep.
Good old psychic phase. So shooting. So first things first. Smart. Okay.
Did I? That's good. That's good tactics, right? Yeah.
So instead, I'm just going to put everything into the plane.
Okay.
So
minus 1 hit. Head left.
yep. So 5, 8. Stinger salvo. So hit on 4s.
6.
5s. So 1 at -1.
5 up.
Takes it.
Yep.
2 heavy venom cannons. For 2. For 1. At -3.
5 up involved still.
Takes 4.
So 5 altogether. So he's down to 8 wounds. Because this has still got the involve.
Common effects is going to put his heavy venom cannons into these.
Yep.
Actually, am I in range of them?
So my
Yes.
base is there.
Oh, it's still basing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still in range.
Okay.
Nice. Heavy venom cannon then.
Yeah. Minus 1 hit.
2 hit.
6.
So 1. -3.
5 up.
Another 4.
Ooh.
And then the Exocrine will shoot into the buggies.
Okay.
So it's 3 plus another 3.
No minus because you've done your dodgy ability here.
Yeah, so with the Exocrine, if he doesn't move, or moves under half, I ignore all benefits of cover.
Yeah.
1 hit.
That helped out, did it?
Awesome. No wounds.
No wounds.
Awesome. Cool. So that's the end of my shooting.
Yep.
So into charges. We're going to charge the plane with my plane.
Yep.
Because my plane didn't do that plane.
You've Gamemat Eu lucky.
Fucking
Shame that.
there. Right. Nanoceptor's going to stay there because he's on the objective. Carnifex is going to charge into the dudes.
Yep.
He's in.
Yep.
I'm going to spend 1 point. So you get +2 for my charge.
Yeah. So you need 6 now?
6.
Double 1.
He's in. Into the grips.
Oh dear. That's my last fucking R&D fucked.
I thought I wouldn't have been able to.
Neither was I. I was like, he's not going to touch down now.
Carnifex did basically to interrupt. So
No.
you might as well just do the Harpy first.
Okay.
So, Harpy. Who gets 4 attacks. Plus 9 for side rolls.
Good.
So I'm hitting on 3s.
Is it still once a hit because aircraft?
That's
Or not?
shooting.
Is it?
So 2 hit.
Yep. T6.
I'm strength 6.
Of course.
No.
Nothing.
Awesome. Okay. Then we'll go to the Carnifex. Carnifex gets 4. +2 for side and talons. +1 for this charge. Hitting on 3s. Moving on 3s. So 3 at -3.
No save. So the 3 that you killed with your psychic power do now die.
And then I will hold it. Just on the objective.
Death Leaper.
Death Leaper. 7 attacks. Hitting on 2s. Wounding on 2s. So that is 5 saves at -2.
5 dead.
5 dead.
So I'm going to take out enough more to hopefully stop your consolidate. Okay, so then attacks back, so do a grots. Death by grots happen. 5s, nothing. The Prane gets D3 attacks for 2. 6s, 1 hits. Toughness.
7.
Wounds. Take a save. Take a wound.
Oh, it takes a wound. I go down to 12.
Okay, and that is end of turn. So now I got to do bravery on grots. I only have 1 to pass. So I fail. So 1 runs. So I use my 4 models. Under half strength, and they always subtract 1. So 1, 2s, and 3s. 1 model left.
Nice.
Ooh. And I'll break combat. So here we have 1 grot remaining. I do leadership here on the Storm Boys. Oh yeah, no, Storm Boys as well. So that unit lost 3. These are 7, so I have 4 or under. Passed.
4 under for him.
Here lost 3, so 4 under. 1 runs, 1s and 2s. 2 left. But fucks my engage up. Okay, so end of Nid's turn. Still on 13 on breakdown, 7 on Warp, which you're now doing it twice, 6 on Stranglehold, and you hold the middle for 2 points on the primary.
Indeed.
Going into Orks turn 4, and I do not hold any objectives, and I am in the poo-poo. I think the last 2 turns we can just talk it through,
Yes.
because I'm not going to score it. Fuck all. No. So we'll come back end of round 5 with the final points. Because it looks like Nids will just run away right now. So we were just going to skip to the end, but some shit actually happened. So my 1 little dot needed a roll, a 1 or 2 to do the rod. I rolled a rod, so I can play my rod. So that's good. The Storm Boys, we advanced them out, doing their ability. All dice did take any mortal wounds, so they got here. Then I shot the Streak Buggies, everything into the Psychics, killed off 1, and damaged 1. So then Prane shot this D3 gun and killed the Carnifex with a command reroll on damage. 2d6 guns went in here and killed the Psychics. So end of my turn, I actually got my full rod, and I got another point on Break It Down, and 2 actually on the primary.
Indeed.
So it's actually more points than I thought it would be. But we'll keep skipping on that one. Okay, so round 4 and round 5 summary. So you've seen what happened in Orcs' turn.
Yep.
So then in the Tyranids' turn.
So Tyranids, Harpy flew over the buggies.
Yep.
Did a shitload of mortal wounds. Lots and lots of mortal wounds here.
And over there as well.
Over here as well.
Yep.
Shot the plane. Don't think I did anything. No, I didn't.
Harpy finished
Harpy
it.
finished it, and then definitely finished the grot.
Yeah,
and
so
the
table when you turn 4 and turn 5 is free scoring. So the end scores for the Nids end up on 40 points on the primary, 15 on Break It Down, 12 on Warp Ritual, 12 on Strangle, no painted because he's still a lazy bastard. Orcs, I got 14 on primary, 8 on Engage, 12 on Rod or ID, 6 on Break It Down, and 10 on painted. So ends up on 50 points for the Orcs. So 79 to 50. So come back in a minute with the end game chat.
Yeah, babe.
Okay, so that's it. And as expected, it's a fucking dogging for the Orcs.
Yeah.
New codex fucking truth. That's all I'm gonna say.
Codex creep is a thing, guys. You're in denial if you disagree. So thoughts on the game itself?
I think I made it a bit harder for you than some others have recently, maybe.
Yeah.
With definitely having turn 1 and getting that alpha strike off hurt you, I think.
Yeah, 100%. Like your target priority straight off the bat, it was perfect, really. Like taking out the Venoms, then taking out the Tyrant Guard.
Yeah, there's a -1 shit I was trying to get rid of first, right?
Yeah.
And once that was gone, kind of opened me up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this list, I'd say it probably has one of the best like alpha strikes in the game. I think just for the sheer like numbers, you know. But if you don't go first, it's an uphill battle. So yeah, like you did the right things in taking bits. I mean, like I set up to go first. Don't do that because stuff like that happened. Yeah, it was just the fact that now Tyranids have the sheer damage.
Yeah, the thing
and
that
stuff.
literally when you got in there with those mortal wounds, and there was
he's
bug you off. Nothing I can do to stop that.
The Maleceptor is something that seriously needs looking at. Like seriously, I mean, to be honest, I've already said a simple change of make his psychic overload once per psychic phase.
Yeah.
Because making it for every single cast, because he casts 2, with his imperative he gets to do a psychic action on top. So that's 9 lots of mortal wounds potentially.
Yeah.
But then you're getting +1 to cast off the Neurothros imperative, plus the Synaptic Link, which is then the 3d6 take one of the dice cast.
Yeah.
So like rolling a 7 or higher isn't that hard. So yeah,
I think like with that, that's another thing GW's fucked up on. They've done it with, what was the first one? Admech.
Yep.
Being able to stack buff on buff
Yep.
on buff. Did it with Tau.
Yep.
Be able to do all this Monka stacking. They've done it again.
So my takes on this sort of thing. So obviously they say they're using playtesters. You know, these are like some of the top players in the world, and if you didn't clock that during playtesting, shouldn't be playtesters, guys. Honestly, like how that managed to get the A-OK, I don't know. So it's either GW's just gone,
fuck you, I'm doing what I want.
Thanks for your input, but we're going to do this anyway. You know, that's that. But if the playtesters actually went, yeah, that seems okay. What are you doing? What are you doing? Plus, as well, like the fact that playtesters are a thing is also the reason why we're using the Codex now, because you know you can't keep a fucking secret. You know, you sign on the dotted line not to leak this fucking Codex, and you've done it. So naughty. I'm all up for Micah Herbert being a playtester because he already knows how to fix the game. You know, he's done videos on it, and I fully believe in pretty much everything that he's put across. But also, Mikey ain't gonna leak it, is he? Really? Because Mikey's the star, isn't he? But no, so Maleceptor, he really needs looking at. Warriors as well. 25 points model with a 15-point upgrade for the unit. That's one thing actually I do really like, is the fact that for Warriors, Toxin Sacs and Adrenal Glands isn't per model, it's you buy it for the unit. I really like that, and they should have done that with the Gaunt units as well.
But yeah, the Warriors fucking caught me off.
Yeah, man, Warriors beastie.
I don't know what, how many?
Yeah. With all the buffs, they get like 5 attacks each. Yeah, 5 attacks each at strength 8. That's
like you compare this to now like a Marine army. Marines ain't got no fucking chance.
I'd literally fuck him into the dirt.
This has got a lot more firepower than a lot of armies do have, and yet it still was enough to get through. Especially when you're doing like -1 strength to weapons.
Yeah.
Toughness 8 and 8 with transhuman and stuff like this.
Yeah, that's the other thing as well. Leviathan.
So much.
Leviathan, I'm either one of 2 things. Either strength 8 ignores it, because like it's really powerful. Really powerful. Or just say strength 8 reduces your number by 1. So like the 4 up will go to a 3 up. The 3 up will go to 2 up, or whatever, will just be discounted. but having an army-wide transhuman for Tyranids, fucking high, you know, it's not very nice. Especially the fact that if you just go, yeah, sure, I'll just build a Leviathan warrior build. Cool. My whole army is fucking transhuman.
Like Gene Circle, they got the obviously you can now read them 1 and 2, and that's fucking annoying enough as it is.
Yeah.
It comes up. This is just like uphill stroll.
Exactly. The everybody as well has just gone batshit crazy about Carnifexes. Yeah, Carnifexes are cool, man. Like they do the work. And like Screamer Killers as well. You know, yeah, sure they do the work, but everybody's gone, oh my god, they're so broken. I don't think they are. Like normal Carnifexes, they're where they should be. They are Dreadnought level now. They're great into heavy infantry and light tanks. You go into like the heavier tanks, like the T7 and T8 tanks, they're going to struggle because they're only strength 6. So then you have to take crushing claws. But then like Screamer Killers, yeah, they get 10 attack each, but they're only damage 2.
Yeah.
So like they're no good into like other Carnifexes or Dreadnoughts. You know, they're damage 2.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, the your list. What do you? Because it looks like you've made a couple of changes.
No, it's all still the same as it's been. Yeah, praise the mission how I wanted to, and just hope to do a lot of damage basically. Obviously, when I start losing buggies, it all goes downhill.
It does.
But it's surprising the stuff I could still pull off. I'm still getting like engaged, done the rod to match it on one.
Yeah, yeah. And I generally thought, oh no, I'm not going to be able to get him to stop the rod.
I like even in, like last 2 times when I just had 2 buggies on the plane, I still done quite a bit of fucking damage.
Oh yeah.
Surprisingly.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. The only fuck up I think I made was the beast boss, bringing them out and letting them get charged, and then not have enough CP to fight back even.
Yeah.
But I did kill the high tyrant on Overwatch instead.
Yeah.
So yeah, happy days.
So
Fuck the bugs.
I mean, the whole shoulda, coulda, wouldas. If I had gone first, there's a dirty little trick. So what you can essentially do is make sure that when you move out to go and charge something, that when you do move out, you are essentially needing a double 1 to charge.
Right.
So you'd move up 17 because they move 16 plus 1 for the adrenal glands. They both move up. They would do the psychic powers and all the rest of the jazz. They then both charge. So when they then charge, one, you would make sure one of your charges that would get in would kill that unit. So when it does, you don't consolidate. At the end of the fight phase, you play overrun, which then allows you to move as if it was a move, or just do a normal move. So you can move back, so you're within 3 inches of your tyrant guard. So now next, in Martin's turn, he wouldn't be able to target my high tyrant. Then with the other high tyrant, even if I'm still in combat, just go, yeah, cool, I'll just play a point and put him in reserve for Encircle the Prey. 30. So now you can't shoot both my high tyrants again.
I shut that shit down, come on.
Luckily you went first, and fuck that idea right up.
But again, like not everyone has the mobility and firepower to get behind that obscuring
No, exactly.
turn 1.
Because like, to be honest, planes aren't a thing anymore. Like, the Ork bombers they are good, but they're really good in the speed freeze list because they're a great way of just going, okay, yeah, I'll just target a shitty unit just to wipe it off the board. So now all of a sudden I've got my +1 to hit, and I have a way to do engage. So
obviously they are still 200 and 210 points each, which is expensive, especially when that tower railgun just goes.
Oh, and the other thing as well, Harpies, by far the best fire in the game now. Hands down. 165 points.
I was having flashbacks to Elder.
Yeah.
The fucking dodgy Puritan.
Yeah. Like the dropping bombs thing is awesome.
Yeah, when you did that on Depthcopters, it was like 7, 8 mortal wounds.
Yeah,
like,
8 mortal wounds. Dropping 8 mortal wounds because you roll a dice for each model in the unit, and on a 4+ that unit takes a mortal wound. But if against vehicles, you roll a d6 for each model in the unit, and then roll that many dice to see how many mortal wounds they take. So yeah, on a vehicle unit, being able to deal that many is...
Depthcopters is a juicy target.
Yeah. So, and then 6 shots hitting on 3, strength 9, -3, flat 4.
Yeah, flat 4 is fucking disgusting.
Damn. Yeah, they're really good. Harpies are awesome.
Thoughts on the terrain? Because we're using
I
glasshammer.
quite like the terrain, to be honest. Like, it's very fair.
Yeah.
A very fair bit of terrain. Plus, as well, like, yeah, fair enough. When you look at the trees, it is just a tree on a piece of area terrain.
But it does what it needs to do.
You know that area terrain is a forest because it's got a tree on it. So, yeah, it's not the best thing to look at.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't even have to use them. You could just go, okay, I'll just like buy some more and just have more ruins and just have like a city fight board.
Yeah.
You know, so like the terrain is very fair.
Like how we got it set up here.
Yeah.
There's a style you'd see if you went to like London or Manchester, one of the bigger GTs or things.
Plus, as well, for those of you who do like it, it's also great for place terrain.
Yes.
Because
I did have that in mind. I was like, Pai's gonna fucking love this because he do so much place terrain.
Exactly.
Videos.
I love place terrain. There will be a video on that. Because I really do think the tournament should go down the place terrain, because for starters, it cuts out the stress as a tournament organizer to have to make sure that every single table's set up. All you can do is just go, right, okay, a box full of terrain. Like, that's that board, cool. Just add the extra, like, 10 minutes. Or not even that. You can do it in 5 minutes. Like the player place terrain. Like, okay, 5 to 10 minutes extra on the round, which is just to do player place terrain.
Yeah.
So you're not on the clock with it, it's just, that's what you got to do. So it's then done to the player.
Yeah.
Plus, as well, it means that you've not got to worry about, this mission, it would mean then we'd have to move the terrain around, because you can't have objectives in buildings. Yeah. So you wouldn't have to worry about having to adjust shit. So it's literally, put your objectives down, place your terrain, done. As a tournament organizer, that is fucking awesome. Yeah. It's great. Saves so much hassle, because it's stressful enough being a tournament organizer. Yeah. And I do really recommend it. So as a tournament organizer as well, this terrain is really good. Yeah. You know, I mean, there are others out there, but if you are just starting out, I mean, how much was this set?
I think it's about £60 or £70 for a whole set of table terrain. Whereas other sites, you're looking at that price just for 2 L shapes.
Yeah.
So
I mean, don't get me wrong, you're paying for what you get.
Yeah.
Like for instance, like Gamemat Eu, like their terrain, you pay for what you get.
We've got that.
Exactly. Yeah, we've got something, you've seen it, and it's really good quality stuff.
Yeah. But
you are paying a premium for it. With the glasshammer stuff, it is box standard, but it's perfect for those that are literally going, right, I want to get into a tournament game. Okay, I'm going to drop, like, say 600, 700 quid. That's 10 tables worth of terrain.
Yeah, job done.
Like, you could probably triple that money to do that normally. Like glasshammer, they've done a really good job with this, and you know they get the Paddy's thumbs up.
Yes,
well done.
So we will be doing some prayer place training with Paddy coming soon with that. But anything else to add before we sign off this week?
No, I think that's me. I mean, we got tournament coming up week after next.
Quite a few tournaments lined up now.
Yeah, so I've got 1 week after next. Then I'm away LARPing. Then I think my next one is that 2-dayer in June.
We've got Mad for Miniatures in May. So.
Oh yeah. My new book will be out by
then. But yeah, if you don't already, make sure you go check us out on all social medias. Follow us down there, as we do release loads of content, loads of social media posts, and we do run events as well down here.
Yeah.
And if you come see us events, come and say hi. But until next time, I think that's it.
That is it.
So cheers and go on.
Cheers and go on.